staff will repeat to give you a chance to adjust the volume of your computer. When you are finished adjusting the volume, click the Yes button to continue.
This is a test. 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 This is a test.
Let me tell you a little about myself. I like meeting people from all over the world and getting a chance to practice my English. Today, I am going to speak with you so you can share your English skills with me. Ready? Okay, let's begin. Today, we will have a 6-part discussion. For each part, you will be asked to respond to the questions using your best English. Speak as clearly as possible and share as much as you can about the topic that we are discussing. For most sections, after you hear the topic, you will be given a short time to prepare. During this time, you can write down a few notes for your response. Remember, we want to make this a conversation, so please make sure to speak to me directly, like we're new friends. Part 1. So now that I have told you about me, it's your turn to tell me about yourself. Here are your instructions for Part 1. Grab your pencil and write a few notes about yourself. For example, where are you from? Who are the people in your family? What are your favorite things to do? And so on. Please begin your preparation. You have 1 minute. Talk about 1. Where you are from. 2. Your family members. 3. Your favorite hobbies and activities, and so on. Now, take a moment to review your notes. And when you hear the beep, tell me all about yourself. Remember, don't be shy, and make sure to speak for as long as you can. I look forward to getting to know you better. Now let's go on to Part 2. Part 2. I've learned that to speak English well, it helps to read as much English as I can. I'm sure you practice your English often too. In this section, I'd like you to show me how well you read English out loud. Be sure to pronounce the words as clearly as you can. You can pretend that you are a newscaster or a writer reading his work out loud. Okay, here are your instructions for Part 2. You will see a short passage on the screen. You will have 60 seconds to read the passage and prepare. Then, when you hear the beep, you will have 60 seconds to read the passage out loud. Please begin your preparation. You have 1 minute. Please begin speaking. Good job! You speak very well. You have now completed parts 1 and 2 of the K-JETS test. Ready for part 3? Here we go! Part 3. Okay, let's continue our conversation. In part 3, I will ask you questions about a specific topic, and you will have 30 seconds to answer them. I will ask each question once, and it will appear on the screen as well. You will have 30 seconds to take notes and prepare your response. Remember, I want to hear as much about you as I can, so do your best to speak for the whole 30 seconds. Ready? Here are your instructions for part 3. Grab your pencil and write a few notes to answer the following questions about travel. 1. Do you like to travel to different places? 2. Do you prefer active or relaxing vacations? 3. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Why? When you hear the beep, tell me as much as you can and use details to support your response. Please begin your preparation. You have 30 seconds. Talk about 1. If you like to travel to different places. 2. If you prefer active or relaxing vacations. 3. One place in the world you would like to visit. Begin speaking. Wow, thank you for sharing this with me. It's so good to hear more about you. We are now halfway through our conversation. Are you ready for part 4? I think you'll like it. Okay, let's go. Part 4. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. A great way to start a conversation is by looking at some pictures. In this section, you will see 2 pictures, one at a time. I will show you the first picture. Then I will ask you 3 questions about the picture. Describe what you see and answer the questions. It's easy. Ready? Okay, let's take a look at the first photo. Here are your instructions for part 4. Grab your pencil and paper to write a few notes to answer the questions about the photo. Describe what you see in the photo. 1. What do you see in the picture? 2. Where do you think the girl is? 3. What do you think will happen next? Please begin your preparation. You have 30 seconds to prepare and 30 seconds to speak. You should talk about 1. What you see in the picture. 2. Where you think the girl is. 3. What will happen next? Begin speaking. Good job. Ready to try one more? Here we go. Grab your pencil and paper to write a few notes to answer the questions about the photo. Describe what you see in the photo. 1. What do you see in the picture? 2. What time of year do you think it is? 3. What do you think the boy and girl will do next? Please begin your preparation. You have 30 seconds to prepare and 30 seconds to speak. You should talk about 1. What you see in the picture. 2. what time of year it is. 3. What you think the boy and girl will do next. Please begin speaking. Thank you. Are you tired? Don't be. We have 2 more parts. Relax and enjoy speaking English. Now let's go on to the next part. Part 5. You're doing great. So far, you've been able to tell me about yourself, read a passage out loud, and describe some photos. In Part 5, you will read a document, then answer 2 questions based on the information in the document. There are no right or wrong answers, but it's best to speak as much as possible by talking about the topics and tasks presented. When you hear the beep, you will have 30 seconds to respond to the questions using the information in the document. Please feel free to use your imagination or a few details from your life to help you respond to the questions. Remember, when you speak, use complete sentences and be as clear as possible. Ready? Okay, let's go. Here are your instructions for Part 5. On the screen, you will see a cruise activities schedule. Imagine that you are going on a cruise with your family, and you must choose which activities you will attend. Use the guide to answer the 2 questions below. You will have 30 seconds to read the cruise activities schedule and plan your responses. 1. Which activity on Saturday sounds most appealing to you? Why? 2. Which activity do you think is best for your family? Why? Please begin your preparation. You have 30 seconds to prepare and 30 seconds to speak. Talk about 1. Which activity on Saturday is most appealing to you? 2. Which activity is the best for your family? Please begin speaking. Thank you. Now let's go on to the next part. Part 6. I am sad to say we are almost finished with our conversation. For Part 6, the final part of our conversation, I will ask you 2 questions. For each question, I would like you to prepare a thoughtful answer, telling me as much about your reasons for your answer as possible. Here are your instructions for Part 6. Grab your pencil and paper and write a few notes about the following questions. You will have 1 minute to prepare and 1 minute to speak. Ready? Here we go. What is one holiday or tradition from another country that you would like to bring to your country? Explain. Please begin your preparation. You have 1 minute. Please begin speaking. Well, that was a very interesting answer. We're almost done. Just 1 more question. For this final piece of our discussion, I will ask you your opinion on a topic. Please be sure to tell me if you agree or disagree with the statement and support your response with your best reasons. You will be given 1 minute to prepare your answer. And then, after you hear the tone, you will be given 1 minute to speak. Ready? Okay, let's go. Several large automobile companies are working hard to develop self-driving cars that don't require human control. Some people say that self-driving cars will reduce traffic and free people to work or play on their commute. Other people say that they don't trust cars to make potentially life or death decisions for them, and only people should be allowed to drive cars. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Why or why not? Cars should not be trusted to make potentially life or death decisions. Only people should be allowed to drive cars. Please begin your preparation. You have 1 minute. test. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and telling me about yourself. Also, thank you for taking KJETS. In order to maintain and improve your speaking ability, take this test regularly to check your conversational ability. See you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.